getting the driveway patched up. Some of them rains from years ago ripped a rut over there where John just spread gravel. Life on the farm is all about priorities. You gotta set what's important in line and gradually work your way through those tasks, otherwise you kill yourself. So I had many things that came ahead of repairing the driveway and building the paths. I mean, for one, I had to paint the entire house. Big projects, all kinds of projects. Somewhere along that line of projects, there was get gravel in here, get a bobcat in, get some guys with shovels, and let's go ahead and make a nice driveway, and let's go ahead and build some paths through the nursery and all the way around the house. Finally got to that point. And the driveway got done this morning, thanks to John with his bobcat. I tell you, this is a guy you want to hire. All right, if you need work done over here, moving around gravel, cinders, you know, and that sort of stuff, shove a little soil and so on, anything that a bobcat will do, you want the guy, okay? He's going to charge you $50 to bring the bobcat to the site, and then he's going to charge you $50 an hour. Well, I hauled in a 15-yard load of gravel. It took John exactly 1 hour to push that load of gravel up and down my driveway and give me a great big pile in the backyard over here to use for building paths. And so it was well worth it. Cost me $100. I was shoveling this stuff by hand a little bit the other day. I give him $100 and I'll sit in there and drink a beer. His machine's a little bit smoky, but New Holland's a good maker. And so if you don't mind a little bit of diesel smoke, it runs pretty good, I guess. He did a good job. He really did. This is excellent work. And as I said, it took him 1 hour to do this. Right there is my brand new driveway surface. Over to the right-hand side, halfway down, we had a big rip in this thing from some torrential rains years ago. Came down the hill, caught my driveway and tore a hole in it. He filled all that in. I have nice hard gray rock all the way out to the highway, and it comes up here all the way to my turnaround at the house. And then we went ahead and we ran a path right down the side of the house there. I had to carve the heck out of a couple of coffee trees and move a little bit of vanilla so we could get the bobcat through there, but we did. And so that's good. Now I'm going to keep that open like that as a good entry point to the rear yard. Main reason I had him leave the bobcat here is this spot. During the week I'm going to have him haul in some large cinder chunks. Eventually I'm going to take it all the way down around the end of the coffee and back out the other gate. But that's going to have to wait because costs, you know, everything costs something. I get started at it. I'm going to run it in here and make a little parking lot that goes up to my front door anyway. That next weekend. Yes, so Bob, I sure like the looks of this. Right here I took my dump cart and I built myself a little path going up the slope into my garden because that was always kind of wet and slippery for me. That worked out all right. That'll help. Right there going by the coffee, I built myself a little path going up the slope under my soursop tree. I found a couple pieces of flat lava to stick in there for stepstones. I need few more, I think. I'm gonna have to hunt around for them, but at least I got a little gravel going up the slope so I don't slip anymore. I had to pretty much cut one side off this coffee tree so he could get through here with the bobcat, but I think I'm going to leave things that way from now on out over here. I do like having this entry point. And then John managed to get back in here and haul me in, looks like about maybe 4 yards or so. About 4 yards of gravel into the backyard. All of this is going to end up going up and down between the tables in the backyard, and it's going to make a path all the way around the shed and all the way around the house. That way I have nice, clean, dry, textured surfaces to walk on. Sometimes the weed block gets a little bit slippery, and so the gravel's just going to look better, a little more finished, you know. Should work out real nice. I've been wanting to build paths back here for a long time, so we're finally getting to it. Thursday, bunch of the boys come. We're going to start digging the pile. We'll go make paths all the way around the house. It's moving on. Things are progressing, but slowly, one thing after another, after another, after another. And you know the thing about the farm, by the time you get to year 7, you're turning back around and repairing everything you built 7 years ago. So it's a vicious circle. For the meantime, I'm heading forward. Happy gardening.